Green Man! 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 Holy YouTube video, Green Man!
Hey everybody, this is not a blog, this is not a blog. This is a contest entry separate from my blog. This is for the contest, I think it's still going, I hope it is, I hope I haven't missed out. Between Spirit Comics and Matilda Gothika are doing a joint competition where basically you have to write a story or lay out a page of a comic book, and the winner in entry, Matilda, will do her best to draw it. Now, we all know Matilda and her drawing skills. Here's just one of the pictures she's done for me. Here's one. Here's the other one she's done for me. Blue Beetle. She's gonna right. So basically, you come up with a story. You got to write it up on your blog or any kind of online place that you could actually put it, and you make a video about it. So I've put mine up on my Tales from the Greyside blog. I'm gonna read it out to you now, and I have done on the front of this. Crappy old comic board, I have actually done it. Right, I've got, right, so the Origin of Photon. Now, Photon is a character that I created for myself for a role-playing game that I did way back when I was about 16, 17. It was a game called Villains and Vigilantes, and the idea was you played yourself. So this is me, Graham Fraser, is going to be Photon. This is the Origin of Photon. My proposed page layout, there you go, it's up on the blog. If you can see that very well, but it's a 5-panel affair with 4 smaller panels and one kind of splash or mini splash panel. So there we go with panel 1, text. An ordinary day in East London and teenager Graham Fraser is walking home after visiting his local comic shop. Picture, a young beardless me walking along the street with my bag of comics. That's what the picture has to be for panel 1. Panel 2, text. Suddenly he became aware of something happening above him, up in the sky. It was an aerial battle between the famed alien protector and some unknown foe. And the picture is a view from behind Graham's head, looking up to see 2 flying figures firing blasts at each other. One of the figures is hit. Sound effect of power blast. Tzark! See, I've gone into great depth here. Word bloom from Graham. Oh no! Protector's falling! I must see if I can help him! Right, panel 3. Picture. The alien protector crashes down onto the roof of a bus shelter and Graham rushes towards him. Sound effect of impact. Kablamo! It's my favourite sound effect. Anyway, panel 4. Text. The dying alien reaches out his hand and Graham held it. Picture, alien protector lying on his side atop of the crumpled bus shelter. His arm dangles over the side. Graham has clasped his hand and there is an aura going around their clasped hands. Word balloon from Graham. Actually, we're going to do the alien protector's word balloon first. It's an unintelligible alien language in a weak voice that trails off. So Matilda's just got, if I win, Matilda's just got to make up some kind of weird alien language text that starts biggish and then sort of goes smaller as his voice trails off as he's dying. And my word balloon is saying, is there anything I can do to help? I can't understand what you're saying. Ow! I can feel some kind of energy passing into me through our contact. Right, panel 5, text. So this is the last panel, the splash. Somehow the dying hero from another world had passed some of his mighty powers into the Earth teenager, who vowed to fight on in the Protector's honour as... And there's a picture of me in my Photon costume, and the word blue and me going, Photon! That's my name. Don't wear it out, because I have light powers. Pew, pew, pew. Fire light beams. Pew. Flash! The enemy's blinded. I can also craft illusions using light to craft illusions. Also, strength. I've got heightened strength as well, and force fields as well. I've got force fields, and also I've got fighting skill as well. Somehow he passed his fighting skill on to me. Now, what happened on the original game? I've actually got it would come up as a device. My fighting skills come up as a device, and I had these claws, a bit like Wolverine, I suppose. But I don't like them. I didn't like them, and at the time it didn't really fit with the rest of it. So I've retconned it. I've retconned it to just be a fighting skill, fighting knowledge that's been passed on to me, hand-to-hand combat knowledge passed on to me through the contact, through the, I don't know what you'd call it, the passing on of the spirit of the alien protector has passed into me. That has lots of things later on that affects me. I started getting his dreams and that kind of thing. And in the alien protector's world, this like a natural thing. They pass on their powers, their skills, their wisdom onto the others of their kind. But because we're not of the same race, it didn't quite work properly for me. And later on, I become sort of overpowered by his intellect, and so I'm kind of like a shell with the alien protectors, and I have to fight that off kind of thing because I want to be me kind of thing. Anyway, that comes later. But obviously, if anyone wants to write a full comic, whole series of comics about Photon, I'm always up to, to collaborate. Right. Oh, I nearly forgot. Right. Let's just turn the camera around a second, and you can see. Let's go through it. Right, panel 1. This is to give Matilda some idea. Let's see if I can get this decently in the light. So there's panel 1. An ordinary day in East London. I can't remember what I said there, but I couldn't fit it all in. But I'll rely on you to do that. So that's me walking down Leytonstone High Road with my bag of comics. The cars are passing by. On the other side of the road, you can see the shops. I'm hoping you'll be good at your backgrounds, Matilda. I hope you've been practicing your backgrounds, mate. I don't want no wishy-washy plain background, if I win. Right, and then in panel 2... Up in the sky! Some fighting going on! Oh no, Protector's falling! I must go to help him! Tzark! There's the Protector. I didn't have long hair or a beard in them days, Matilda. So don't depict me with long hair and a beard. Kablamo! Right, he lands on top of the bus shelter. Glass goes flying. The bus shelter crumples slightly to make it easier for me to reach up and grasp his hand. Right, and I've run up now. He's leaning over. He's on his side, he's holding his hand against mine. He says, all words to that effect. And I'm like, oh no, what can I do to help you? And it's like, I can feel some kind of power passing through into my... or whatever it is. And then at the bottom panel there, I didn't do a particularly bold, great job of Photon, and I kind of rushed it in the end. I am going to show you some pictures of Photon, actually. I do have some better pictures of Photon that other people have drawn for me in the past. So, I vowed from that day on to be Photon! And, yeah. So, that's my entry... That's my entry to your contest. I'll include a couple of pictures of Photon at the end for you to get some reference. It's not too difficult. It's like a silver top. Covers my head, covers all my arms, apart from my hands, and army trousers. Believe it or not, combat trousers. I decided it was just like stuff that I could kind of like knock together myself somehow. It's just a pair of army trousers and a pair of army boots. That's about it, really, which is kind of stuff I used to wear when I was a teenager. Yeah, so that's it. That is my entry to Spirit Comics and Matilda's Create a Comic Page competition. I can't remember what it is. I think it's tell a story or something like that, and Matilda would try and draw it. But I've set it all out like a comic writer would possibly do it. Yeah, and hopefully I'll win. I get the feeling no bastard's going to enter because you're all a bunch of lazy buggers. You need to be less lazy. Support Spirit Comics and Matilda Comics. Not Matilda Comics, but Matilda Gothika. Give them some support. Come up with an idea. Create a comic page. An idea for a comic page and see if you can win the contest. I hope I win. Don't enter. I want to win. Don't enter, you buggers, you bunch of unimaginative twats. Oh, I'm so rude. I'm so feisty today. Who wants to fight? Not really. Anyway, right, I'm out of here. And, yeah, I'm going to put a couple of pictures of Photon at the end for reference. And until next time, may all your news be a good news. So here he is, Photon, with his silver top on. Ignore the claws, we're not having them. Army trousers and boots. And this is me taking on Orange from the Spectrum Squad. See, that's the kind of ultraviolence I wasn't into.
Sub Spirit Comics and Matilda Gothica. Go and sub them now, you know you want to. And why not make an entry for the competition too? I should really write the lyrics before I make up these songs. Sub them all now!